Finally, for the last time, I do not have to hear one more time. I do not have to hear anything ever again related to Five Nights at Freddy's. This is it. The finale of the Fnaf series on this channel.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, you just messed it up. You just messed it up. Hey YouTube, it's MSS221 and I am back with my final FNAF video. Anyways, please, do not ask me to make any more FNAF after this. It's not that I didn't love doing the series with you guys. I got so many fans just from this series alone. I love every single one of you, and I will still probably be making these, being that commissions lately have been primarily FNAF. So
Cough, cough, someone cough.
cough, cough, someone cough. But as in like showing the figures on the channel, this is it. So, this will be the final FNAF video for the channel series of FNAF. And it's still going with that whole thing where I have figures that people had asked me to do that I didn't do yet, which is why I have these figures here for you today. I hope you all really enjoy them, and it makes you all happy enough that you don't have to comment for Freddles and phantom puppets and figures that really don't need to be made. So, like I said, I hope you guys will enjoy these figures. I honestly am really proud of these last few figures that I have put together for this channel. So here we have Nightmare Balloon Boy, Nightmare Puppet, and Nightmare Mangle. So let's get started with Nightmare Balloon Boy.
Oh yeah.
So here we have Nightmare Balloon Boy. My personal least favorite from this small little line of FNAF figures here.
Well, no one cares about your opinion.
No one cares about your opinion, Canadian Brickster. Yeah, that's right, that guy's here. Anyways, Balloon Boy, all of the Nightmare figures that I have made, I had based off of the original figures that I had made of them. So, a lot of the same like ideas that went from my first two Balloon Boys went into this one. So like the shortened arm with the wires coming out for his giant arms, that was carried over. The shortened legs made out of the stud pieces also carried over. The giant stomach also carried over. That's all the same, and that's why he's very simple. I'm just not happy with the paint job. I personally think I should have made him shiny, and I didn't. I didn't make any of the Nightmare figures shiny because I had thought, the Nightmare aspect of them had that like creepy feeling. But then looking back at the game, Nightmare Balloon Boy is oddly very shiny. Not to my liking. Like I thought he looked very cartoony compared to everyone else. The same went for the Nightmare Puppet to me. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But when it came to the head, I basically rolled a ball, cut it in half, and then flattened the jaw out to give it that like weird look that it has. And then I did the same trick that I've always been doing for the teeth, which is the hot glue. The same thing I did for my Withered Chica is what I did for the Nightmare Balloon Boy here, where he has the neck part of the Lego body to support the top of the head, so it has that like illusion look that there is a jaw piece inside it. I always like how I put the dimension into the eyes and give them depth. I always thought that was really cool. I'm personally just not happy with the paint job on him. I think I could have done a much better job. that's it for Nightmare Balloon Boy. Let's move on to the Nightmare Puppet. Now here we have the Nightmare Puppet, who I'm actually really proud of. I love this figure. I think I've been saying his name wrong from what I see online. I don't know if this is the fan name. I've been seeing Night Marionette. Like, is that supposed to be a pun? Night Marionette. Okay, I'll stop. Anyways, here we have. Shut up, Canadian. Here we have the Nightmare Puppet. His body was made actually different compared to my original puppet that I had made. The actual leg part is made out of Lego body itself. No, a Lego body. It is made of a Lego body with two I don't know, connector pieces as legs and cylinders to hold it down, as I've done with most of the figures here that involve like being taller. The arms are simply basically lightsaber pieces that I connected studs to, and then took wire and just made the fingers off of that. The torso itself is, I guess, like a cylinder piece, but like one of the bigger ones. I don't know what you call that piece. Canadian, what would you call that piece?
The piece that you use for the figure.
You're not being helpful. I glued some spike Lego pieces to it to give the ribcage. And then the mask was sculpted, and I really love how the mask came out. I think it looks really awesome. And like I said with Balloon Boy, I've always liked putting the depth into the FNAF figures like this, because they have, they're all animatronics, so they naturally have that depth in them, and I like to carry that out with the Legos because it really shows through with them. And his paint job was obviously pretty simple, just black and white. And that's about it. So that's it for the Lego Marionette, Nightmare Marionette, whatever.
Night Marionette.
Shut up. Let's move on to my final figure for this showcase.
With their body?
No. Here, alright, let's move on to Nightmare Mangle. Have the Nightmare Mangle. Honestly, my favorite figure that I've made in a while. I just love, when it came to making Mangle, it was really just the body that I looked at for reference to making this one. I had to make that same type of structure again, and I thought it would be easier, but I didn't have the same pieces, so it did change a bit in terms of design with the body, but I still think it came out really nice. It's a nice gunmetal color this time instead of that plain silver that we had before. The eye is more metallic on the robot head that she has. The only difference I can say with this is the head, and instead of basing this off of my regular Mangle's head, I had to base it off of Nightmare Foxy's head, because Nightmare Foxy's head is pretty much the same thing, just, different colored, and this one has cheekbones and lipstick. It's pretty much the same thing. And something I did differently between this one and the original one is that the actual mouth part that is showing... The snout is made out of wire. Unlike the original Nightmare Foxy's head, which I tried my best to sculpt it and paint it. And that didn't go terribly, but this just has that natural look to it, and I love that. I just think it came out so nice with that.
It's all terrible.
In my opinion, I'm hanging up on you now. Goodbye. That's all for Nightmare Mangle, and that is it for this showcase video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, comment, and if you liked me that much, you can always subscribe, because why not? Then you can see my videos all the time. when I post
No, you
them.
can't. Enjoy your video.
Before...
I won't interrupt you anymore.
I'm sure you won't. Before I end this, I have to ask this little question between the comments here. So, my channel, I had mentioned this in a video a while ago, but I did it as a joke towards this one to see how he would react to it. It was not positive. It was, well... Yeah, you see, I'm honestly thinking about it. And what he's telling me is I shouldn't. But I want to know what all of you out there think. His name. My channel will either stay Mega Sega Star 221 or it'll go to MSS 221.
Mega Sega Star 221. Mega Sega Star 221.
I thought you weren't talking anymore.
221.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you weren't talking anymore. It could also become MSS Customs. It could also become MSS Customs. Between those three, which one would you like my channel to be? Would you like my channel to stay the name it is, or would you like it if I did change it to MSS 221 or MSS Customs? The only reason I think this is because I don't do a lot of Sega. I made this channel name when I was like 10. It's been almost 5 years now since I first made this channel. I've barely made Sega-related things. I've made Fnaf to Mario to Sonic, and Sonic has lasted maybe, I don't know, 3 minutes. But then I've done like Dragon Ball. I've done so much more than I have Sega. And that's because, honestly, I've never truly played many Sega games. I really just played Sonic. And I had always thought, Sega's the best. Sonic, man. And then Sonic really toned it down a bit with his games. It's just, I think, for my channel as it is, it would be, I don't know, more... I don't know. I think the name is just directed towards one specific franchise, and I obviously do not work in one specific franchise. So, what do you guys think? Should my name stay Mega Sega Star 221, or should I change it to MSS 221 or MSS Customs? And if you have a different suggestion for me, please leave it down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Please let me know. And I will update you guys as soon as that happens. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.
Hashtag self-advertising, bye.
Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.